Hello everyone, I am Helix and welcome back to Together for Good on GDQ, our part of Twitch's Together for Good initiative. We are benefiting Doctors Without Borders this weekend, and if you donate $5 through Twitch's charity tool, you will earn an exclusive Golden Heart chat badge. Use !schedule in Twitch chat to check out the runs. Also, do not forget, we are still looking to meet that Super Monkey Ball Banana Mania glitch showcase incentive. We are looking for $4,000 total by the end of this run, and this run is going to go blisteringly fast, if I can say that. So do not wait, get your donations in right now. In the meantime, this is, of course, Super Monkey Ball Banana Mania. I'm super excited for this. We've got Bingo Bingo here, that's 5-line bingo. You may also notice there are some other fun mods on the screen, and in fact, the person who made, I believe, 3 of these is our runner, one of our runners for today.
Yeah, hi everyone, I'm iswimfly. I'm a Banana Mania speedrunner, modder, bingo enthusiast, pretty much anything that involves this game, and I'm all for it. I started out as just somebody who was interested in playing the game, saw things that weren't in the game, and wanted to add them myself. So really quickly, Helix did mention we are playing with a few mods, so I'll get those out of the way immediately. The counters on the left side of the screen and that black shaded box in the top left corner of the screen, that is Bingo UI, made by me. It essentially just allows us to keep track of things that we do in Bingo. We'll explain a little bit more when we get there, but it allows us to visually track what's on Bingo, what we're collecting for the Bingo card. And then the black box also allows you to see what other people are doing in-game. So that ties into another mod we're using. This one I did not make. It's called BM Online. Shoutouts to PiggyWig2000 for making it. It essentially allows you to view players on the same stage as you, similar to Ghosts in Mario Kart. So we won't be able to interact, we won't be able to like bump into each other, but we'll be able to see each other if we're ever on the same stage. Toward the end of the run, we might just do that for fun. And it also allows us to see what they're going for in terms of the bingo. It'll show up in that box as well. 2 other quick mods that I'm using are UI enhancements, just adds a few quality of life changes, just minor stuff that makes speedrunning the game a little bit nicer, and few things that make streaming nicer. And then I'm using a ball customizer mod. Normally, every character outside of the main 6 monkeys in this costume section cannot have a customized ball, but via a little bit of modding, you can customize. You can add a specific ball to that to those characters, and I will be using a Pride non-binary flag ball. So I think that's all of the modding stuff out of the way. Snowball, if you want to say hi.
Hey everyone, I'm snowballsmb. I am also a Banana Mania speedrunner, and also bingo enthusiast. I tend to run in this game the special modes. Banana Mania, in addition to having the stages from Super Monkey Ball 1, 2, and Deluxe, also have various special modes that take some of the stages and have fun little twists on them. I'm sure that throughout this bingo run, we'll be seeing some of the special modes show up. Yeah, I'm very excited.
So I think that we can just get into it then, and just start the bingo and kind of explain things as we go, if that's
all right.
If everyone's ready.
Before I give you all the countdown, I need to shout out El Chanimal for the $100 donation. Absolutely incredible. Thank you so much for the generosity. And with that, when I say go, our runners will reveal the bingo card. I have vetted a bingo card with the help of Deadline and Peacher's Inc. Shout out to them. I hope you all like this card. So they're going to see the card, they're going to do some routing, and then they will start playing the game. So on go, 5, 4, 3, 2, ready, go!
Nice. Alright, let's do this. Ooh, alright. I'm liking that column 1 very much so. I like seeing perfect clears on there. There's a lot of stuff in Master if we do row 2 as well. For perfect clear passage and dizzy system.
Well, I think about that. For those of you who don't know how bingo works, there is a card of 25 objectives. Put simply, they need to beat, once they beat one of these objectives, they can mark off the square, and this is Cinco Bingo, so 5 lines, they want to get 5 bingos. Co-op as well, don't forget about that.
I like column 1, column 3, row 2, and row 4 right now. I think that's a decent enough starting point. We can just kind of look at the rest as we go. I think that'll work.
Wait, you said row 2 and 4 and then columns 1 and 3?
Yeah, we need one more thing in there. Honestly, we could just do top, left, bottom, right, because we're getting everything else except for SMB1 normal 2130 warpless. Yeah, I think that's probably going to be...
Or we could do bottom, left, top, right, because then the only thing we're missing there is hills. And I can get hills very quickly.
All right. Where do you want to go first, then? Because I'll play off you. I can go into story for Beehive and World 6, Zigzag Slow.
And also triangle holes.
True, yeah. You want me to go there, then?
Yeah, I think I'll go at Dark Destruction Intended, and then I'll do World 8 and Perfect Clear Air Hockey, because that's one of my more comfortable Perfect Clears.
Sure thing.
So here they go. And but part of the reason this game is so good for bingo is because, as you have sort of maybe figured out with all the discussion going on, is that there's so many places you can go. There's so much to do. And so they're obviously both going to start off in different spots. You have all the special modes. You have story mode, SMB1 challenge, SMB2 challenge, and in those challenge modes you have, casual, normal, expert, masters. So there's so much to do. It makes bingo really fun.
It's also worth noting that I'm not cheating by starting in World 4. To make story mode a little more accessible in bingo, you can start in Worlds 1, 4, or 8.
Yes, so this also applies to some of the special modes, Deluxe mode and Original Stage mode and Golden Banana mode. They all take a while, so they also have been split in half, roughly.
Am I doing Beehive Builders for fun, or is it actually on the card? I don't remember.
It's actually on the card. We do need that goal.
Okay,
yeah,
cool.
it's row 4, column 3.
Also,
3, 2,
if when
5.
you get
Wow.
if when you get to randomizer, if you could do all 3 goals on that stage, since that's just a real quick, easy one to get that goal.
Oh, yeah, true. And then I can start racking up green goals.
Yeah, there's a lot going on in World 4. Because
So, some of the... Yeah, you can go ahead and explain it. There are different types of goals, Helix.
yeah, so a lot of the goals you're seeing right now, especially the one Swimfly is about to go for here in triangle holes, are known as stunts. So on Beehive, the one that was just done is touch goal, go back and touch the starting platform, and then finish back in the goal, and do all that with over 32 seconds left on the timer. The goal that Swimfly is doing now is completing triangle holes using the rails. Normally you can just hold up and speed past this stage. Using the rails is a very difficult way to complete it. So there are the stunts there, almost had it. Would that have been first try? I think?
That would have been first try, yeah.
Oh, that was so close. But there's also just sort of general stuff like complete this section of stages. Like complete World 6 is on there, and then there are some like counting ones, so to speak. So complete 5 green goals is on there. Green goals are work goals. They're a little different from the regular blue goals. And so one player will have to take 5 different green goals in order to complete that goal. So there's different stuff like that. There's also some perfect clears on there. Perfect clear simply means getting all of the bananas, or I guess in Swimfly's case, treasure chests, because Swimfly's playing as Morgana.
That's my stupid little cat right there.
Yeah. But in the meantime, as we are kicking off this bingo, make sure you keep getting those donations in to support Doctors Without Borders. I'm seeing that total go up. Remember, we're looking for 4,000 total by the end of this run to see that Glitch Exhibition Showcase. I know we can meet it, but y'all gotta get your donations in right now.
It is also worth mentioning that this is probably one of the hardest goals on the card.
Yeah.
Doing these inclined, very thin wires, the rails, it is extremely difficult even with practice.
Yeah, we also kind of skipped over Dark Banana Destruction that Slosh played a little bit earlier. That goal is already complete.
Wow.
Dark Banana is a very unique special mode in this game where if you touch a banana, it's actually a game over. Very different from the rest of the game. And there is a stage in it called Destruction, and there's a relatively easy skip on it. Not terribly easy, but it's, what speedrunners often do. The intended path through Destruction is a lot longer and honestly just as difficult, so having to do that is a fun little bingo objective.
Also, something else that I did not really touch on is when I was on the stage 8-2 soft cream, it may have looked like I just was holding forward and then would pause, and that is exactly what happened. In this game, pausing works sort of in a strange way where whenever you pause, the game forces a one-frame neutral input. And there are a few pause strats where in certain frame windows you have to actually pause once just while going forward to get the collision that you need. And soft cream is one of those stages.
Keep getting up the thin wire and then not able to transfer over to the next one.
It's hard. That's part of the reason this is so hard is because on the second half of triangle holes, the stage tilts up. So then you also have to fight the slope as you're doing the rail.
I was like going to the inside too. I'm not having a good time right now.
This is what this goal can do to people. Luckily, you got the beehive goal pretty quickly. That one can take a while too if you're not prepared.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Snowball making her way through World 8.
Don't want to say anything too early. Alright, we're out of here.
I held my breath on that one, I'm not gonna lie.
a little scary getting caught in the divot there.
I'll mark it off. GG.
Alright, now I gotta get the blaze through the rest of this. Oh, I can collect a green gold here doing this strategy, hopefully.
One of the hardest green goals to get in the entire game here on launchers. Oh, that was so close.
Alright, hang on, we'll get round 2.
Oh, wait, Swimfly, I could actually get all 3 goals on serial jump. That might actually be faster than randomizer.
Yeah, you can do that, go ahead. I'll just get the green goal on randomizer then.
Ow.
That way I'm up to 2.
And that was a great example of some on-the-fly routing. Bingo in this game is very reliant on just sort of on-the-fly routing, especially when you're doing co-op. You have to be able to make adjustments on the fly. It's something that I love about Bingo. It's just such a good test of game knowledge.
Yeah. Maybe a little bit hard to see, but on my screen, on the left side, there's now 2 next to that picture of a green goal. The reason that is there is the Bingo UI counters are counting how many different green goals I've gone through. If I go through the same one twice, it won't count it, but it counts the number of unique ones, so I don't have to keep track of that number mentally amongst all the other things that could be there. Counting this on its own, it probably isn't going to be too bad, but if I was counting this alongside like the perfect clears, which are under the red goal, the bonus goals, which are the purple goals farther down, or counting the number of bananas I got on a stage, which is at the bottom. Counting all of that can just add up and be a little bit problematic, so the Bingo UI will count that for you.
And in the meantime, I would like to shout out some of our recent donors, Excogitaire, Mr_Shasta, who just had that excellent Kirby Superstar Ultra run. Sorry, I got a little bit confused for a moment trying to read some stuff. Burzel, Ren, Abigirl. Some of these names. There's so many characters, and my brain just like fizzes out. I swear. There's so much going on here between the Bingo as well. Iggy363 and D-Swin. Thank you all so much. Keep those donations coming in. Maybe your username will trip me up. Maybe that's funny. But regardless, please keep donating. We want to see this glitch showcase. By the way, we are using Twitch's charity tool, so for desktop users, it generally replaces the subscribe button, so you can donate that way. And if you are on mobile, type !mobile. There should be a link in chat for you to follow.
Ready? Go!
And we already have 5 goals completed here. That's pretty quick. It's not the 5 lines that we need for Bingo, but we're making really good progress.
Yeah, and there's still going to be more, even in this world, which really doesn't have much going for it. Like, World 5 does not have much in Bingo, but it does have the zigzag slope goal in there, so we are going to have to be in here. And also, we have to play through World 5 to get to World 6. You cannot just start at World 6, which is column 2, row 2.
As I was talking, Petty donates $15. Thank you very much.
Well, I fell in between the gold tape and the intersection of the ring on free fall.
Happens a lot.
There we go.
I just remembered I have to play Flat Maze now that I'm here.
I love Flat Maze. That's a fun stage.
Angled too far left that time. That was a really good bounce that I got. Good speed and everything, just not the right angle. There we go.
Nice, there it is. That's a really cool stunt on Flat Maze. Love that speed strat.
Nice.
So Swimfly looking toward zigzag slope and Snowball looking toward air hockey, I believe. Because they're both in row 4. There's perfect clear air hockey, which simply means you get all the bananas, or collectibles, as you could call them, because they're different for certain characters. And on Swimfly's end, on zigzag slope, reach both of the highest platforms. There's a highest platform on the left and one on the right, and finish with over 25 seconds left on the timer. So some fun routing challenges on certain levels.
That zigzag slope goal is sneaky because that timer is not very generous.
No, it really isn't.
There.
As someone who has tried it.
Alright, let's see. This might be a good time to talk about the camera, because I use my camera a lot for this goal. In Banana Mania, in addition to just being able to roll the character with your left control stick on your controller, it's optional, you can turn it off if you want. You can use the right stick to control the camera, like I'm turning it to the right now, I'm turning it to the left here. It's very helpful on a good number of stages for very different reasons. Sometimes it helps with consistent setups. Sometimes it helps with staying or keeping your speed while going straight, because holding up, down, left, and right is the fastest way to move around in this game. So I can continue to hold up while turning left or right with the camera, and it allows me to turn. It's not a very strong turn, but while still going as fast as possible. I had a lot of time to kill in that zigzag slope too. I was like 4 seconds ahead.
Dang, wow, that's rare that someone does it that fast.
It's the power of the camera, gotta say.
Snowball working on perfect clearing air hockey right now. In the meantime, thank you so much, Andromeda, for the $5.
I'm actually really excited to play World 6. This is some of the best speedrun strats in all of story mode, in my opinion. Helix, they actually have the individual world record for World 6, and it is the only one under a minute.
I forgot about that. Yeah. World 6 optimally is very, very fast.
It's so cool.
Thank you for randomly feeding my ego in the middle of your bingo run.
Oh, of course. It's awesome, though. I am actually going to take the green goal here. You don't get warp goals in story mode. However, I do need one more green goal to complete 5. That's just a really easy, quick mark right here. I don't fall in the hole twice. There we go.
Nice.
Got it. Kind of bummed. I do want to go into SMB2 Master, but we do also have to complete 20 stages in normal for the card. Ooh. Hit the party ball there. So
There's perfect clear air hockey. Snowball was getting bullied by that goal.
That goal is a monster.
Yep.
Yeah, it's awful. Oh, that was a really weird bounce that Opera just gave you, Swimfly.
Yeah.
Alright, I will go grab perfect clear banana plate. Complete 5 goals. I will also take complete 5 goals in bonus stages because I've got one already. I can get one in SMB 1 casual, and then I can get a couple just past hills in deluxe mode.
Slow. All right. I was gonna say, do you want to take SMB2 normal then for the bonus stages? We'll see if you need them. But
I could. And then you can take master. You are better at perfect clearing long course than I am.
okay, I did not deserve that opera, but thank you. That was not as it was supposed to be, but cool. We'll see how it shakes out, because I'm okay with either. I just don't know the exact number. I am going to go for this here, though. There's no incentive other than it's a little faster. That was way too aggressive on the wrong side.
Ready?
We're already at 1 bingo, by the way. 1 of 5. So, yeah, make sure you all get those donations in. This is crunch time. On that incentive, we need $4,000 total, and we have maybe half an hour left if they play well. So this is crunch time. Get your donations in. Let's meet this incentive. I know we can do it. I've seen this community do incredible things. I know this can be one of them.
Ready?
A big part of the knowledge in this game is just knowing where certain stages are as well. Like Banana Plate is an extra stage in Super Monkey Ball 1, but you can get to it via Super Monkey Ball 1 Casual or Normal, which is pretty cool. Or Expert even, but Expert takes a very long time. But even then, like, if that's some of the synergy though, like if there are goals in Expert you already want to do, then you can go through Expert and just sort of get Banana Plate then.
It also helps to know where you can collect certain goals. Like, we don't have any on this card, but there are banana collection goals of getting 50, 100, or 120 bananas on stages. Knowing which stages have that number, because not all of them do, is a very big part of bingo. And I'm about to finish World 6, so I can go somewhere.
Final stage. Go.
Alright, I'll mark that. Now I can leave story mode. I'll go clear reverse mode, why not?
No, reverse mode is cool. There are 10 stages that they selected to essentially play in reverse, and that's what reverse mode is. Some of the decisions here on stages to play in reverse are a little bit puzzling. I'll say that much, but it's still a pretty cool mode. The speedrun is like 3 minutes, by the way.
Yeah, I'm current world record holder. I think it's around 3 minutes, 10 seconds. I forget.
I think it's like a 308 or something like that, so yeah, around there.
That sounds right.
9, 8, 7, 6.
There's perfect clear banana plate. Well done, Snowball.
Alright, I think I'll go to deluxe mode and grab the goal on hills.
Alright. Then, how many bonus goals will that give you?
If I go like a couple stages further, I can grab 2 more and I'd be at 4. Or I can just hop into SMB2 normal and grab like the first 3 that show up, because that would put me right at about 20 stages in normal by the time I would get those bonus stages done.
Okay.
SMB1 normal 21 through 30 warpless is on this card too, so and that's SMB1, but I mean SMB1 also counts.
It would, that's true.
You have options, is what I'm getting at.
I do like this card though. Good choice.
Thank you. It's a weird one, but I saw it and I was like, I want to play this card myself.
There aren't too many collection goals on here, but there are a lot of stunt goals, and those are always really cool to see.
In the meantime, make sure you keep those donations coming. It all goes to an excellent cause, Doctors Without Borders.
I am about to be coming up to maybe the most infamous stage in Monkey Ball. our good friend, the bonus stage paraboloid. So bonus stages, if you fall out, you just get to move on.
Ready?
It's there, and you don't. And in the originals, you don't lose a life. They're pretty much just here as like safe havens to collect a bunch of bananas. The thing is, there's no goal on Paraboloid, and for whatever reason, the walls are gigantic. So the only way to get out of this stage in like under a minute is to either one, perfect clear, which I'm not sure if that's possible with the jump mode turned off, or two, build up enough speed and height and jump over these walls. However, the stage's collision is far from ideal.
It's very random.
It can just decide to toss you straight sideways. It can give you a hit that like loses all of your speed right before you get to the corner, sort of like a lot of these bounces have given me.
3,
All right, we're saving a whopping 2.95 seconds with that escape.
Nice time save.
We take those. At least you got to show it off.
Yeah, now we're moving on into what was in Super Monkey Ball Deluxe. Well, this stage was Advanced Stage 70, and then after that is going to be the Advanced Extras. There's a stage in the Extras called Hills that pretty much has 4 hills. There's a blue goal on the 3rd highest hill and a green goal on the highest hill. And then there's also, of course, the bingo goal on the card that I'll be going at. Clear hills, having stood atop every single one of the hills. So the green hill takes quite a bit of a run up to actually like get up. It is so steep, but fortunately the height of the blue goal hill allows me to just pretty much run off the side from the far corner and get up the green hill with little to no problems.
Shout out Andromeda for throwing in another $10 to support Doctors Without Borders. Thank you very much.
I am now out of reverse mode and headed into master. Oh, I missed the IL strat. Tried to hit the goal on the fly there. Didn't work out, so we back it up with that. That was a pretty fast clear for not being optimal. I'll take it.
And a little bit of info about Doctors Without Borders, or MSF. MSF teams provide medical care based on needs alone and work to reach the people most in need of help. Nearly 1/4 of MSF's projects are dedicated to assisting people living in conflict.
ready,
Alright, I'm coming up to the first of the 2 perfect clears I'll have to do for this category. I love perfect clearing this stage. I have the world record for both the green goal and the blue goal. The blue goal is very difficult to do.
This actually segues nicely into sort of a shout out to the IL community for this game. Every stage has its own world record tracked. So, but people all the time compete for the fastest times on each individual level. And there's, not only just completing it in the goal, but there's, if it has a warp goal, that's tracked. Perfect clears are also tracked. Jumps are tracked. Jump perfect clears are tracked. So you can even sort of mix and match. There's so much going on, and it's so fun to just see how quick these stages can be completed.
Mm-hmm.
ready,
It is possible on passage to drop down to that green goal layer that I did to grab those bunches, and then get smacked by the stage back up to the blue goal, which is on the opposite side but at the same height as when you start and enter the stage. So you have to get smacked back up from down below, which is very difficult to do, but I got one very, very lucky hit. And I have both the green goal and blue goal records on that stage.
And now, Swimfly, you're playing one of your favorite stages, as far as I know.
Long Taurus. Stage is great.
Also, perfect clearing it because that's on the card here, row 1, column 1, all the way in that top left corner.
ready, go!
Be a little safer than I was last time. I started rolling a little too far off the side. Ooh, I didn't follow it. I didn't follow it far enough that time. The path for this perfect clear is very tricky, but very cool.
Ready? Go!
And just a reminder, as y'all are working on your respective goals, that we are thrilled to be a part of Twitch's Together for Good event this week by streaming to support Doctors Without Borders. A majority of the funds raised for Doctors Without Borders come from small donations.
Ready?
Even a $5 donation can purchase enough vaccine to immunize 13 children against measles, or 5 rapid tests to diagnose HIV infection. $10 could purchase 1 splint used to immobilize a limb in an injured patient. So when it comes to giving, any amount can make a huge difference. Click the donate button to give to MSF today and help save lives.
Had a terrifying moment there where I opened the pause menu and almost pressed retry. But that wasn't a problem in story mode. Doing that in challenge mode resets the entire category. So if I were to press retry there like I almost reflexively did, it would send me all the way back to stage 1 instead of just retrying Long Taurus. It's been a while since I perfect cleared this, so a little rustier than I'd like to admit.
Yeah, it's hard. There's a reason I avoid this one when it comes up. This one's really hard. I mean, as you can imagine, rolling a ball along a cylinder is not very easy.
And then while it's moving and you have to turn around, very tough combination, but a very fun bingo goal.
Absolutely.
All right, and I just took the only warp goal I'll be taking an SMB2 normal, so that way once I get through stage 21 pro skaters, I will be able to just opt out of the category with the 20 stages that I need to completed. I really don't want to play challenge mode totalitarianism though, because that stage,
Go visit the death pole.
we're not visiting the death pole.
Go visit the death pole. It's funny.
It may be
If you
funny,
all-
but I'm already into the ocean.
Oh,
If we hit that 4,000 raise for the incentive, then you can probably see what we're talking about when we say the death ball on totalitarianism.
this game is very good. It is different from the originals that it's based on, but it's very good. However, there's a little bit of leftover jank in there, and it just makes the game so much more endearing to me. I love it.
It's very funny. I promise you want to see this glitch exhibition.
I do not remember the timing on Spasmodic. That works. Good enough. I do remember the strat for Double Twin, though. We're going to breeze through this if this goes well.
Double twin is fun.
It is
Double
such
Twin
a good
is fun.
speed strat.
Oh, that's disappointing. I missed the pause frame on dribbles.
Oh, no.
So, Swimfly actually discovered a while back, if you sit on the start of dribbles until the frame window of 59:36 through 59:33, and then just run straight forward. I just got destroyed by the second to last dribble. We're playing this on play. If you just hold forward during that frame window, after just sitting doing nothing on the start of the stage, then the first dribble will give you a clip way up into the air, and you'll be able to hop across to like the second or the last third of the stage or so, skipping an immense amount of cycles and saving like upwards of like 20 seconds. It's really it's a really cool and fun strat, but it can be a little bit tricky to hit because you're not guaranteed to be able to stick the landing, even if you do get the frames, because the angle can sometimes be pretty challenging to manage.
Alright, made that work. Missed the second cycle after falling off the back of the platform doing the sliced cheese strat.
Ready?
Went a little too far. I did see a question in chat asking if the different monkeys have physics, and it looks like chat answered it, but it is also a bit of an interesting question because in this game, chat is correct, they all have the same physics, but in Banana Blitz, the other Monkey Ball game that is made in Unity, they do actually have different physics, so that is a little bit of an interesting question. Banana Blitz and Banana Mania are two different games, but they're made in pretty much the same engine.
Ready?
Alright, now I gotta pass this with 10 seconds IGT. Which means in-game time, so I gotta wait until that timer says 50 and then get in the goal. Normally, there's a strat that you can do that basically involves holding up and up right at certain intervals, but that gets you in the goal faster than 10 seconds in-game time. So, I kind of have to play the stage how you normally would without the speedrun strat, which is very difficult, even if you know what you're doing in this game. I'm just kind of gonna get thrown around here for a little bit.
And we're on our last stages.
Oh, really?
Yep.
You're just into pro skaters?
Yep.
Pro skaters.
I just finished the second to last goal.
Oh, wow. So then time is gonna be whenever I enter this blue goal. Honestly, if you want to jump in on practice mode and just hang out.
Oh yeah, that's exactly where I'm going.
Let's go. So you'll get to see a little bit of the online mod. Oh, missed and it almost hit the pole. Yeah, this stage is very random and very difficult to deal with.
Ready?
Alright, let's see.
All right, breaking news. Since y'all are about to finish this, like half an hour under estimate,
Oh my god.
if we reach $3,000 donated, we're gonna have you finish the whole card.
That is perfectly fine.
You hear that,
by
y'all?
the way.
We have less than
Okay.
$150 toward Doctors Without Borders. Get those donations in right now. Make them finish this whole card. I'm serious. I'm serious.
I knew we were going fast. I didn't think it was that fast. Gee whiz.
I didn't think it was that fast either.
I'm learning some things about vetting cards in this game, I think.
Hi there.
Hey.
Hanging out
you all,
together.
you all are seeing a great example of the
that.
online mod right now. Snowball cheating with jumps. How dare you? I'm kidding.
10, 9,
Oh. Iswimfly.
Goodbye. I got sent flying.
ready?
There's got to be some good timing that I just don't know. I had to say something. Oh, there we go. Time.
Nah, there it is. That's time already. That was a
Time
little bit
for
ridiculous.
Jeez. That was a very fun card to play, though.
Yeah, it was.
Thank you for picking that out, Helix. Very much appreciated, and the others who helped vet the card.
I didn't expect it to be that fast. It was a bit ridiculous. But I mean, you all played pretty well too. The routing was really good, especially like y'all saw that card and found a route really fast. I honestly, when I saw that, and I had been looking at that card for a while because I was vetting it, and I honestly wasn't sure how I was going to go about it. You saw it, you found a route in like a minute, and you started doing things immediately. But yeah, shout out to Deadline and Petra's Inc. For helping me vet this card. Petra's Inc. current story mode world record holder. Deadline, incredible ILer, incredible
Something
community
like
member.
200 ILs. 200 IL world records for Deadline.
Yeah. We still have just a little bit of time to reach that $3,000 to make them complete the card. But in the meantime, do y'all have any shout outs you want to do?
Snowball, after you. Go ahead.
Okay. Shout outs to the Banana Mania speedrunning community and the custom Monkey Ball workshop community for just doing so many just awesome things, whether it's related to Banana Mania or custom Monkey Ball games, or there's just so much Monkey Ball content that I'm just so happy to be a part of. And also shout outs to Helix for having us on here. This was a ton of fun.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, this, I'm so passionate about Banana Mania, and I know you all are too. And just bingo is such a unique and cool way to experience this game. Highly recommend it. You know, even if you're like, oh, I'm not that good at Monkey Ball, that's perfectly fine. You are still welcome to join us for bingo anytime. You know, hop in the Discord server. If you go to what's our I forget what our speedrun.com link is.
SMBBM.
Yeah, there you go.
Speedrun.com/SMBBM.
If you go to speedrun.com/SMBBM, and we have a Discord server there. That's also the best place to just get help with the speedrun. You know, I'm there, Snowball, Swimfly, we're all there. We all are more than willing to help if you ever have any questions about the run and want to get into it. We have just passed $2,900. We are actually less than $80 away from reaching that 3K, so I'm not going to let you all go just yet. Shout out to Jelly Cell, Canty 510, Herb Honeybee, Kiritos, Brothero, Anvil SP. Shout out to Anvil, another common member of our communities. Ratsumi, all have donated recently. Keep them rolling in.
Ready?
It's all to a great cause anyway.
Mm-hmm. Do not feel ashamed of that joke of Morgana and the non-binary ball. Fantastic.
A little bit about MSF. Over the past 5 decades, MSF has grown from a group of a few hundred volunteers to an international movement, providing over 10 million medical consultations in more than 70 countries every year. Just incredibly important work going on.
Mm-hmm. We're almost
We're
there.
less than $20. We're less than $20.
Alright, I gotta go find a different stage to hang out on.
Shout out to Z, Codebreaker. Worthy $25. And Ashley Wow
There
donates
it
50.
is.
We've got it. Y'all are completing the card. Go,
All right,
go,
let's
go.
do
Let's
it.
complete this card.
All right, I'll take SMB1 Expert and Quick Turn. You do the others.
Fine by me, I'm going to normal. Alright, complete choice with over 100 bananas. Normal 1 extra, 21 to 30 warpless. Yeah, I can do that. That's fun. I love this category. Thank you so much for hitting this, by the way. Any excuse to play this game is a good excuse.
Yeah.
It's all going to a great cause, too.
Yeah.
I love getting to play this game.
Shout out to you all for just absolutely destroying that estimate.
Ready? Go!
So the objectives that are left to do are to complete SMB1 Expert 41 through 50 Warpless. Perfect Clear paperwork is going to be on the way for that, as is Clear Right Side Twin Cross, because those are both in SMB1 Expert. There's SMB1 Normal Extra that also needs to be completed, as well as SMB1 Normal 21 through 30 Warpless. As well as Choice with over 100 bananas. That one is tricky.
Yeah, I'm going for that soon.
Mm-hmm.
I'm almost there.
Swimfly, don't forget to take Green Gold Chaser.
Right, yep.
Yeah, at least don't take Red Goal. I don't know if we brought that up yet. Warp Goals can sort of destroy the warpless objectives, even if you get them technically outside of the range of stages that are listed. So what happens is Chaser is level 18 in SMB1 Normal, and the Red Goal on Chaser will send you to level 25. So then you cannot possibly complete 21 through 30 Warpless, because you've already skipped half of it. Because that Red Goal is just absurd.
Ready?
Okay, can we talk about how I just first tried that?
No shot.
No way, that's another one of the hardest ones on the card.
You did not just do that. What? Okay. Yeah, I don't know how to describe how ridiculous that is. That's maybe the second hardest thing on the card outside of triangle holes using the rails. Maybe even on par with that, honestly.
I love those goals, they're so good.
So I'm
this
going to
was
just
19.
use the excuse of falling off of exam C twice that I was siphoning all of the negative energy away from Swimfly during that choice attempt.
You can have it back, I got a chill session until Chaser.
Okay.
I'm getting bullied by stoppers for a little bit.
Yeah, it sounds like stoppers.
Yeah.
Let me do it. There we go.
In the meantime, thank you again to those of you who got us to that 3,000 mark. Richard, one of our producers, Z Codebreaker, $25 each. Ashley Wow with the $50. And Prometheus Alcool with $3 on top of that. Thank you all so much. Stay tuned after this, by the way, because our sort of Sega block continues. Coming up after this will be Sonic the Hedgehog, the original for the Genesis. It'll be a good time.
Oh yeah, you definitely got the good luck there. I just hit the goalpost and fell off a floor bent.
Oh,
I don't know how I do that after doing choice first try, but you know, it happens.
yeah, also, for those of you who have not played Banana Mania or who have not hit a bumper in this game, bumpers are significantly weaker in this game than they were in the originals, and the fact that I just went through one of the bumper gates on downhill hard and hit one bumper on each side and pretty much did not get sent anywhere from them is a pretty good proof of that.
Mm-hmm. The bumpers
Here's
are
destruction.
bigger, but they're weaker.
So that strat pretty much skips the entire stage, but you can't really do it in the Dark Banana version because, well, there are Dark Bananas in the way preventing that exact run-up. There is a different strat in Dark Banana mode that skips pretty much the entire stage, but I would say that that strat is significantly harder than the SMB1 expert equivalent. And also, I'm now on what I would consider to be the hardest stage in the game that's outside of Dark Banana mode, which is Invasion. I say that because Dark Banana mode has Dark Banana Twin Basin. And if anyone in the chat has not played or seen Dark Banana Twin Basin, consider yourself lucky. That stage is a monster.
Yeah.
Just having fun banging into the bumper while waiting on the middle channel.
Yeah, that's a thing you can do.
What's the angle of the stage? There we go.
I really hope I get to do the spiky paw strat. I love that strat.
I forgot about that strat. Oh my gosh.
It's a weird one. It's a really funny one though. I don't remember how to skip collapse. I'll just play it intended. It's not that hard. I don't play SMB1 warpless. I'm not used to this.
In my opinion, personally, I find the collapse strat to be significantly harder than the destruction strat, which I find to be pretty funny because collapse is meant to be like the easier version of destruction. There are a handful of stages in Super Monkey Ball 1 that sort of follow that format of like being a harder version of a stage from a previous difficulty. And some of the stages that Swimfly is playing through in normal, we'll actually be seeing some of like the quote-unquote harder versions of as I continue through expert.
I'm gonna take the fun way of doing the blue goal labyrinth, but I can't get the green goal skip. There we go. Too long. Aw. Alright, I'll go the normal way. I'll stop screwing around. I wanted to give that thin wire one shot. Actually, wait, I forgot to skip here. I forgot that you can do that. Yeah, I don't play this warpless ever. Wow.
There are lots of ways to get that blue goal pretty quick.
Alright, swish that time.
Sega logo that Snowball's playing right now can be really unpredictable with the bounces that you get. It's a really weird collision stage.
Yeah, no one saw the way I fell off of that stage.
It happens.
No, it doesn't. It didn't happen.
True. Sorry. I'm spreading misinformation on the internet.
Thank you, Neon VIX, for the $5. Keep those donations coming.
Alright. See if I hit it. Yep. Alright.
Oh man, I am making some silly mistakes in the desert tonight.
There we go. I love that spiky pause strat. It's so good. You get intentionally hit to get squished and just fly above the stage. I paused one frame too early there, and I did what we call pause buffering, which is, I'm playing on PC. I don't know if you can do it on consoles of any kind, but on PC, if you lose focus on the game by like alt-tabbing, pressing the Windows key, something like that, you can cause the game to immediately stop. So what I do is I unpause and then press the Windows key, and it immediately repauses the game on the next frame it can, so it dropped it directly from 71 to 70. It's not super useful because of what we mentioned way earlier about pause strats being different in this game and causing that neutral input, but on stages where you're standing still like that one, it can be used to go from a higher time to a lower time.
Don't forget about right side twin cross coming up soon, by the way.
Yep. This is not the friendliest bingo goal to me.
It's hard.
Yeah, I got puzzle right now. We're both in a tough spot. Oh, there we go. All right, through puzzle.
Oh, nice puzzle skip.
All you. Thank
That's
you.
a really inconsistent skip.
Break. There we go.
And there's twin cross right after. Good stuff.
Nice.
Ready? Go!
I personally love the strat on Spiral Hard. I say as I fail it.
I love
Cool.
cool spiral strats. They're cool. All right, that's
B1 normal extra is complete. I figure
that
you're
one
gonna
there.
head over to SMB2 now.
yeah. Snowball, would you prefer casual or expert? Because we kind of
I
have to
would-
like, play both.
I would prefer to get quick turn because that's a much shorter goal and I still have to get to SMB1 Expert 50.
Yeah, I was gonna say
Alright, yeah,
Swim should
I'll jump
definitely
into
play SMB2
Right,
expert.
I jumped into SMB1 expert. I
Oh,
gotta back
you
out.
made the mistake that I did when I helped
Yep.
you practice.
Yep. Last night we were doing a Cinco Bingo just for fun. And Helix did the exact same thing that I just did there of entering the wrong game's expert. You will see a little bit of overlap immediately though between this and story mode, which Snowball and I have both played a lot of. There'll be a little bit of new stuff once we get to the extra stages. But for the most part, these stages are basically just reskinned and recycled from story mode.
Yep, but warp goals are going to be really impactful now as well.
Yep, I was gonna say, that's about the only difference.
And then also because the extras have to be played warpless, we're going to get to see stages like Pendulums and Conical Slider that would under normal circumstances get skipped by free throw.
Oh no, I have to play Pendulums.
Because
I gotta look up.
unlike when we saw free throw in reverse mode, free throw in SMB2 Expert, where it normally shows up, has 3 goals instead of just the 1.
Don't mind me opening my phone. I'm getting the pause sheet up. I don't remember Pendulums off the
I
top of my
can get it up for you if you need.
I'm going to be honest, I didn't know that there was a pause frame on Pendulum.
There is to sit still too, so it works really well. I just don't remember it.
Ready?
Oh, I'm supposed to die. Right. Oh, we get to talk about that. Okay.
Oh yeah, I forgot
So-
about that.
On Jump Machine, I completely forgot, but it's faster to die once and play the stage the second time to get to the red goal. The reason that we do this is because the game is different between the first time it loads a stage and every other time after it. So on first load, you'll get weird bounces off these trampolines that won't send you up to the top immediately like I'm getting right now. Not taking advantage of. But on first load, you'll get those weird bounces, where on second load, you get the high bounces. There aren't too many stages that are really like this. I'm pretty sure Jump Machine is the only one in the common categories, like the warps categories, that we really see this being a difference. A case where it's the exact opposite is that Dribble's pause strat from earlier that Snowball was talking about. You can only do that on first load. Please.
Oh no, I could see that happening from a mile away.
Yeah. A little too close to the goalpost. That Dribble's pause strat, though, only works on first load. It does not work on second load or any load after that. First, we use the terms first and second load because every time afterwards, second load and every load after it are the same. The only one that's different is first.
As a reminder, we are raising money in support of Doctors Without Borders Médecins Sans Frontières, or MSF. MSF is an independent medical humanitarian organization that delivers emergency aid to people affected by armed conflict, epidemics, malnutrition, natural disasters, and exclusion from healthcare without regard to race, religion, or political affiliation. You can donate through Twitch's charity tool. If you're on desktop, this will replace the subscribe button, or if you are on mobile, you can type !mobile in chat for a link.
Ready?
That was a pretty good punch seesaws, all things considered.
Yeah, that wasn't bad. Punch Seesaws is another stage that can have really wacky collisions, so getting a fast green goal there is really nice to see.
I'm back on carpet again.
Welcome back to
Oh
carpet.
no.
So last time, Swimfly and I ran Cinco Bingo in a marathon. I had to play this exact same SMB1 Expert 41 through 50 warpless goal. And carpet is one of my least favorite stages in the game because it's just super slow and auto-scrollery. And also, it is possible to fall off like 25 seconds into the stage going for like a hasty cycle skip. I'm not taking any chances on that this time. I want to get out of carpet as quickly as possible.
Swimfly just first tried Tears Red Goal as you were talking.
Nice.
Oh my
I got
gosh.
Jump Machine like 3 or 4 times. That stage isn't hard, and then I just do that. It's just so funny to me.
Tears Red Goal is probably the most difficult warp goal in the entire game because it's a very thin wire that is curved and tilted. So staying on that for long enough to make it to the other side and get that red goal is unbelievably difficult, and Swimfly just made it look super easy.
I don't get it. It's really funny, but I just don't get it. I do like SMB2 Expert though. This is a very fun category that you get to see a lot of warps in.
I almost fell into the green goal ring on rings, and that would have been the end of that attempt because that ring is incredibly steep. So if I had lost all of my momentum, which I had already done, not trying to stabilize on the blue goal platform, bad things would have been coming my way.
Shout out to Yron ZX and Violet Ethry for $5 each to support Doctors Without Borders. Thank you both very much for your generosity.
I'm so tempted to not hit the switch here and try the bingo goal complete dominoes switchless. But I'm
Don't
just
do
gonna
it.
get through this. I'm gonna get through it and not try to throw myself at that for way too long.
Cindace as well with $5 toward Doctors Without Borders.
You did get it in the end, though, to be fair. Well, Chanimal, you did get it at the end. It's possible, it's just tough.
Oh no. Okay. I goal posted on Metamorphosis and almost didn't go in the goal.
Oh.
Ready?
I think you're gonna finish before me again by a little bit, but not by too much. I'm pretty far in. Oh wait, you know what? I gotta. While we're here, I was visiting Leftover Collision in the downtime between finishing the Cinco Bingo and the Blackout that we got upgraded to. There's one more piece of Invisible Collision here. It is in the shape of the teleporters, the wormholes as they're known. It is completely pass-throughable on one side, but on the other side, it is just like right there for no reason. There's never been a wormhole on this stage. There's never been like anything else on this stage other than what's here. And it's weird because that's not even all of the Invisible Collision on this stage. There's a little more right at the end, like basically just an invisible spot where the goal might stand if it was standing in place. There's a little more right here. Didn't really get to see it, and I goalposted.
Oh no, the goalpost. Goalposting at the end of Double Spiral is one of the most tilting things that can happen in this game.
This is this game's equivalent of an auto-scroller. You can't do it much faster.
I speak from experience.
Yeah. If you can do it faster, it's not consistent, so this is the best way to play it. It's a 20-second time sink.
Yeah, there are some strats in Super Monkey Ball 2 that just don't really work in this game because of the lack of boosting. For the uninitiated, the original Super Monkey Ball games have what is known as boosting, where if you move diagonally, you accelerate faster. And that makes some ridiculous strats possible. This game does not have that. This game, you go fastest just by holding forward, holding the cardinal directions. You want to be holding forward whenever possible. Thankfully, though, the top speed of this game is higher than the normal top speed in Super Monkey Ball 2, so that makes some other strats possible that aren't possible in that game. So, some cool differences. Some cool strat differences as well between the two games. Neat stuff, especially if you're familiar with the original game.
Unfortunately, I missed the red goal there, so I have to play Pistons. Fortunately, this stage isn't too bad. Almost pressed retry there. That would have been bad.
Oh no, yeah, don't do that. If you retry in challenge mode, you have to play the entire mode again. If you retry in story mode or in the special modes, that's fine, because that just restarts the stage. And so often we want to retry there to just get another attempt going faster. So it's really easy to get into muscle memory of just, pausing and hitting retry. But if you do that in challenge mode, absolute disaster.
Yep. It has cost bingo games before.
Yes, it has. I've done it once.
And I almost accidentally did that actually back in SMB2 normal during the Cinco Bingo portion of the run, when I rolled past the goal on twist and spin and fell off the back of the goal platform. I went for the pause button but hit it after I'd already fallen off.
That's even more of a valid reflex to have, because you normally only play that stage in story mode. If you're playing warps, you don't play that stage. So to me, I would think, oh, that's story mode. I'm okay to retry.
Right.
Thank you, 3 Shake Break for $5 and Logain Silver Star for $15 donated.
Alright, now I'm moving into the SMB2 casual extras where Quick Turn will be sitting around lurking, and there are a couple really cool strats coming up between Bumpy Check and Alternative, and then also Folders a few stages later.
I don't remember if this is the right frame. I think it is. It was. I didn't get a good hit. Oh well. It's too late.
Alternative is another one of those stages that has a just hold forward and then pause at a certain frame window, and then you'll get a hit off the fast forward button that's like this. I love that strat so much. It is so cool.
That's a really good example of that strat is possible in Super Monkey Ball 2, but it's way harder. You need to get lucky and get really good boosts. But in this game, it's way easier because if you just pause at that certain point, it just works, and you have enough speed for it by default.
Okay, you know what? I've fallen off of the junction green goal path twice. We're gonna just play beat screen.
Oh, okay.
I've been going for the vortex. Oh, there we go. Green gold strat with the pause.
Oh yeah,
Look a
that's
little
hard.
bit we got there. That strat's different from the one in story mode. It's the exact same inputs, but on a different time frame, so it's very disorienting to play. Almost had a very fast trampolines, but I'm gonna take that safe cycle. There we go. I'm kind of curious to see if I can first try red goal serial jump.
Ready?
So it's not one I play very often in challenge mode, but it is faster. Oh wait, I have to take blue goal strata. Wow, I do not like doing expert extra sport plays. Oh, I don't get to do the cool strats.
Yeah, but you
Come
get to see
on.
the cool stages. Also,
That's
the
true.
goalpost just destroyed Snowball.
Oh no.
Goalposts in this game are not very helpful. The party ball, contrary to the original games, is helpful. It kind of just stops your momentum a lot of the times. But the goalposts are the opposite. They do not... You will bounce off them. They're made of concrete. It's awful.
Every now and again, you can phase through them and get a goal that way, but you have to be going extremely fast to do that. I'm not getting zero jump at all.
Snowball now working on this quick turn goal. She must go back from the starting platform, hit the play button, then go and hit the fast forward button again and finish in the goal. And there it is, just like that.
Normally that stage, just hitting the fast forward button, you can hold up and get perfectly through it. Like you just hold up and you're done.
Yep.
So we made that goal specifically phrased that way, so that you still have to play it on fast forward, but you don't get the free clear.
Exactly. It's like that in the original Super Monkey Ball 2 as well. Quick turn is just a hold up. You can hold directly up and beat that stage for free every single time. And they made sure to replicate that in this game, which I appreciate.
Yeah, I really appreciate that. It's a cool nod to the original.
Same thing is true for triangle holes, actually.
Did we ever actually mention that this is just a remake of 1 and 2? I know it's like kind of been implied
I'm
in
not sure if
places,
we
but I don't
did.
think we've said it flat out.
Yeah, good point.
Super Monkey
I
Ball Banana
mentioned
Mania.
it. I mentioned it when I was bringing up special modes, but I don't know if I phrased it as like, this is what the game is.
Yeah, this game is a remake of Super Monkey Ball 1 and 2, done in a completely different engine, and with the added stages from Super Monkey Ball Deluxe, the re-release of the game that added a few extra stages and was released on Xbox and PlayStation. I forget which generations exactly. They play very different, but it is a remake of all the same stages from, and all the same backgrounds from those two games.
Yes. Also, shout out to KO'd and Nectar for $5 donations each.
Forgot how to play Orbiters in challenge mode. I don't play this very often. It's been a while since I've done a challenge mode grind in this game.
There it is, you got
I've
it.
been doing story mode. There we go.
Do you want me to bring up the pendulum frames for you?
Let's see if I can find it.
Ready? Go!
I don't think I can, so yes, please.
Yeah, I have them up. I'll try to pay attention, but let me know when you need them.
Thank you.
Go!
Because there's a pause strat that is very cool on that stage.
Ready? Go!
And then there's this stage, which is just laughably easy.
Oh yeah, air hockey's really funny. Expert
They
air
slowed
hockey in
it down.
particular is hilarious.
They slowed it down a lot compared to the original games, like the speed at which the puck, the goal moves. Now I gotta play warpless, so I'm not allowed to take any warp goals. There is one coming up that I would normally love to take, but unfortunately I can't. I love playing Strata. I know it's a controversial opinion. I love this stage in this game. It's so good.
This is literally, you are co-op bingoing with like the world's biggest strata hater.
Yeah.
I hate that stage so much. I'm just sort of waiting for you on construction right now.
Ah, fair enough. I'm almost there.
All right, so the pendulum frame on first load is 59.58 to 55. I think we have the number on it wrong though on this sheet here.
Really?
Yeah, it says it's extra 3, which it clearly is not because you're on Square Dance right now.
Must be extra 4 then. No, it can't be.
No, I think it's like
7?
I think it's 7.
Yeah, it's 7.
Yeah, it has to be. I'm gonna need Train Worm too while you're there. I know where to pause, I just don't remember the
yeah.
exact ones.
That's fine. I can get that for you as well. It's right next to it anyway. We have a spreadsheet with all the known pause strats, and it is a very nice resource. Shout out to that dog Damien for the $5 donation.
And Bill has a point in chat. Every Banana Mania speedrunner has a wrong opinion. Peter likes launchers.
Look, if
Yeah.
you've spent as much time on launchers as Peter has, I understand it. I like Exam C because I've been there for so long at this point.
Yo,
I also like Exam C.
everyone's got one.
Ready? Go!
Thank you, Master O Jack, for the $5 donation. Keep those $5 donations coming, y'all. Remember, if you donate $5 through Twitch's charity tool, you will earn an exclusive Golden Heart chat badge.
Aw, I tried to swish it. I got punished. I'll be slower next time, I promise, game.
Bonked off the rim.
A little bit. I still stand by that, like, the blue goal is probably the hardest one to get on this stage.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
It's pretty difficult.
And like
So
red
this is
red goal is like
59,
free.
58 to 55.
Cool.
You should be good to just hold up.
Don't know why it works, but it works.
Yeah, it sure does.
Just saw that weird seam collision in the middle, but alright.
Ready?
I don't remember the fast strat for this. I know that you can drop off, I just don't remember where.
I don't know either.
Wasn't there.
Oh no.
Alright. I don't remember it being like right around the wormhole, but I'll just
Yeah,
play it
just play it.
intended. Let's get through this. This is a cool stage that unfortunately gets skipped though. It's a very cool design.
It's sick. It's a little bit weird to play, but it's really cool, yeah. We're coming up on the end of this run very quickly here. Time will be when Swimfly touches the goal tape on Train Worm. 2 stages from now, not counting this one.
Ready?
Construction has a really cool strat that I think you saw Snowball practicing earlier.
I forget, is it? I think it's backwards fast forward. Seems right. Aw. Almost saved it. Yeah, I think backwards fast forward's right. It's been a while since I've done this strat too. Essentially, you get up on the left side and then just kind of bounce in toward the goal. Use your character's falling animation as a little bit of a visual cue. I count to 3 in my head once I see Morgana start flailing. There we go. That's better.
Nice, well done. That's a really tough strat. I have lost so many world record paces to that strat in particular. Alright, Train Worm is 56.60 or 55.53. Alright, and then
Upright,
this
upright.
is, yeah, upright, upright.
Oh, glad I remembered that.
Nice.
That's time.
That's time. GG.
Let's go.
Thank you so much for completing the entire card, Blackout Bingo. Thank you all, donors, for donating to reach that 3,000 mark and get us to complete this entire card. Shout out Dumbbutt 3000 for the $5 toward Doctors Without Borders. And And with that, we got to get a move on here. Thank you all so much for playing Super Monkey Ball. It was a great time. Make sure you all keep watching, keep donating, and we will be back in just a little bit with Sonic the Hedgehog. And